Alright, everybody, welcome. This is a little bit of Valheim for you. I am Johnny, also known as the Galactic Squire. Who calls me that? Who knows? But we are going to be taking a little bit of a look at Valheim tonight. I wanted to just sit down, play a little bit, and share it with you guys. So here we go. We're going to start. Brand new game. Technically, yeah, let's make a new guy. Alright, so we're just gonna leave that as is, maybe change the hair, because he doesn't seem to have hair at the moment. Do we have something not looking like, oh gosh, I forget his name, the former king in World of Warcraft. He had a nice man bun. If you know what that is, leave a comment down below. Alright, beard. We can go crazy like that, sure. Hair tone, make it nice, and let's make a mold. And then blondness, let's say like that, perfect. And then what do we name our noble hero? How about Sir Scand, or because he's a Scandinavian man, of course. I don't think anybody will really be able to tell where that one came from, huh? Alright, so we are loading in. Now this is, I guess, based off of how this works, this is a server that I have for one of my other guys. All he did was really kind of just run around and explore, so technically it's, you know, we're all starting off fresh. There's no, like, base camp where I've kind of stashed supplies. This is a little bit of an intro. I really wish you could skip this because, I mean, with no offense to the developers here, I'm not personally super involved in the story in these kind of games. Like, in these big open world sandboxes where the quest is basically, you know, just go kill boss A, go kill boss B, and then, you know, make your own fun. You know, who cares really about the story? But in a story-rich game such as like Star Wars: The Old Republic, or let's see, what's another really story? So like a Telltale game, that's obviously important when it comes to story, but here not so much. Okay, so here we are. We're being escorted by, I'm sure the bird has a name. I just don't know. I'm not clued in on Scandinavian folklore at all. I know, like, you know, the obvious ones, like Loki, Odin, Thor. I know Ragnarok. I think he's supposed to, I mean, I know it's like an apocalyptic event sort of thing, but is he like a dog in mythology? Or like a high tide? Who really knows? Okay, we've just clipped through a tree. I'm sure that will be completely fine. And here is Mr. Birdman Hugin. Welcome to the 10th world. Okay, so I'm guessing, you know, it's like, you know, the HE double hockey sticks where it's like 7 levels. Maybe it's the same thing here. Alright, Elkvir, who is boss numero uno, is to the northeast. So we're going to keep a note of that. What do you got for us, Hugin? Okay, magical stones. Alright, so we're going to have to go and build up and eventually go take down, you know, Lord Elkvir. Hugin, you were literally right there. You don't need to follow me around like that. Okay. So it looks like here we have quite a lot of work to do. We got Elkvir here, and then, I don't know his name, so I'm going to just call him Treebeard. What I assume is Lord of the Trolls. That doesn't really sound like a fun fight. A dragon. I'm not too sure how we're gonna come up on top on that one. And then Skellyman. King Skellyman, as you can see by his crown. Is that gonna go well? Probably not. Are we even gonna get there? Probably not. Time will tell. Alright, Hugin, what do you want, buddy? Okay, so because it's night, it's cold, and we're gonna basically like freeze to death. You would think that'd be like impossible for a Scandinavian man. You know, they're just like, they're built different, as some people like to say. Okay, so from here on out, we basically just to do whatever we want. We can go explore distant realms. We can go create a super fortress, which I think is something I'm going to go do. We need to build a club. That's important. So we need 6 logs or sticks. Hugin must be crafted. Okay. Thank you, Hugin. He's really generous. I mean, he really is just trying to look out for us and, make sure we succeed. Maybe for his own maniacal purposes? Question mark. Maybe it'll be like, oh yeah. Spoilers for the game Total War Warhammers 1 and 2. But I have a feeling that'll be a completely different, demographic. If you're watching Valheim, you're probably not interested in Warhammer content. Or are you? Like I said, leave it down below and prove me otherwise. But in Total War Warhammer, the advisor, he is like a wise old man who has the ability to like polymorph into a bird. And it turns out, once you're like, about to like win the game or whatever, they throw like a final boss fight at you, and he's like one of the chaos dudes. Surprise. Is he chaos, or is he perhaps just like a servant of chaos? I don't know. Like, I'm very much a fan of Warhammer, both, oh, maybe, this is nice. Oh, it's actually shelter. Man, I don't know what we're really sheltered from, apart from, like, maybe some animals that don't have the ability to use the door, but I don't think that was really protecting us from much. Alright, I want to get this club, actually, before we, like, super explore. Because if you've played Valheim, you know that I'm not alone in these woods. I am joined by some really rude dudes, mainly in the form of gray people. The ones we'll probably encounter most of the time are gray lings. However, there are Super Saiyan ones, like the gray dwarfs and, heaven forbid, the gray shaman and their friends, the gray brutes. Oh my goodness. See, I'm a little spooked already because they kind of just come out of nowhere, the Grey Links. Like, you'll be chopping down a tree, or perhaps, you're kind of just building something, and then out of nowhere, you'll just, they'll see you're busy, and they're like, "Hey, ho ho, traveler."
Travelers, thanks for getting the Staff of Magnus for me. I'll be taking that.
It would appear you're in the middle of something. It'd be a real shame. Oh, hi, Hugin. You found a snack. Yes, I did. I did find a snack. I got some berries. Where am I even going? Oh. I actually didn't know. Oh, can I get him? No! Come on, one more hit. You can't run from me. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. #1 victory royale. We got ourselves a deer hide as well as some meat. Alright, where everything's coming up Johnny. Now, I see Elkvir's thing is supposed to be right there. And it would appear we're not the first people to, come here, because it looks like they've built a little watchtower to overlook the little, stone circle, perhaps? I don't know if there's like a term for like that assortment of stone. It's kind of like a Stonehenge kind of thing, where it's like a well, obviously that's more of like a construction of stone more than a part of like a normal stone circle. Who knows? If you've ever seen any of my content over at Level 1 Gaming, you'll know that overanalyzing and overthinking things, that's completely in character for me. So I'm gonna just, I'm gonna leave that to the powers that be, and we are going to just ignore it. But something we're not going to ignore is how beautiful the scene here looks. We've got a nice clear view over the valley. Man, if only it wasn't both night and very foggy, then we'd be able to have an even better view. Something I would like to look for when it comes to spots to put down a base camp is somewhere that is both nearest to the water, like the shoreline, and it is plentiful in wood. It's funny how I'm actually wet, despite the fact that I've just kind of been treading here. And bam, it's gone. Perfect. But, those are my parameters. It needs to be by the shore, and it's gotta be, plenty of timber. Hello, friend. Thank you. I apologize, but, I need your, your boot. Oh, okay, he got the better of me there. I didn't even see that one coming. And you know what? Fair play to him. I came to him with the intentions of killing him, and he really just put me in my place. It's very respectable, and you know what? He's a noble warrior. Okay, so he's just basically telling me about, like, what happens when you die. Which would be really nice to know in the real world, wouldn't it? Having a little Birdman explain to you the aftermath of perishing. But I guess it kind of takes the question out of it, huh? One of life's biggest questions answered by a big black Birdman. I don't know. I think maybe the world would fall apart. They're not really ready for Hugin. Man, look at all these stones. It's like a marketplace here where it's like a fire sale. That's what it is. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't know there was actually fall damage in this. It's just like one of those things you really gotta test for. For instance, like jumping off a cliff or walking into fire. You just gotta test to see if those things hurt you. Alright, we're coming up upon where we died. Oh my gosh, the soundtrack to this game. I know I'm talking over it quite a lot, but hopefully it'll come in bits of here and there. It is very pretty. It reminds me a lot of Oblivion and that soundtrack. If I were really good at editing and copyright law wasn't a thing, I'd, try to put in a clip of like what it reminded me of. But, those two factors are really, really preventing me from doing so. But, go listen to the Oblivion soundtrack sometime. If you've played it before and sunk like hundreds of hours into it like I have, then, you'll know what I mean. Like, there are just some parts in there where it's just like, chef's kiss. Just perfect. But, oh, is that the very... Oh, he is. I really have to hand it to this boy. Not only is he, like, putting up... Not only did he kill me the first time, he also put up a pretty good fight. He almost killed me again. He deserved his freedom, and... honestly, I was prepared to give it to him. If he didn't charge me, of course. I mean, as much as I do respect him, I will defend my honor. I had to get my stuff, of course. And it's super foggy. Oh gosh, what's that one? I mean, I know there's a lot of horror games that, have fog. But there's one in particular. It's, the one with the big, what's his name? Triangle Pyramid Head? I mean, I know that's what people called him. I don't know, I'm sure that's not his actual name. What game is that from? Who knows? You probably know, because you're hip and you know everything about, cultural references, unlike me. You may not think it because it's not. Oh God, how tall of a mountain am I on? Okay, I'm just I guess I have to resign to this new life. Oh, this is water too. R.I.P. Okay, well, I may as well make this worth it. There are so many rocks. It's not even funny. 97. I'm a third of the way through with my inventory already. Alright, and I'm in the water. It doesn't... That does not really look like water on the mini-map there. Oh, look, there's a fish. I would really like to get back to land, and my guy's drowning. Okay, wonderful. Let him get his stamina back. Oh, come on. Sir's scanned. You beautiful man, you. I wish you were a little bit better. Granted, you just got plucked from... I think, is this like level 10 of Valhalla or something? Valheim, level 10. He's been plucked from battle, and now he has to, traverse this unknown land. I'm sure he, depending on how he died, some part of him is very sore, and now he's, tasked with just swimming the endless canal between two massive rivers, and he's drowning again. Okay. You shouldn't be anymore. Okay, now, hear me out. Am I the most athletic person in the world? Absolutely not. But I feel like maybe I can get some progress done here. Not like sheer cliffs like this section here, but I think a little bit back, I could have made a fair bit of leeway up this mountain, whereas Sir Strand, the very fit and toned and muscular Sir Scand, oh boy, he could probably scale this mountain or very big hill. Terminology undetermined. Good heavens, is it? Surely it's not. Okay. I will laugh though if I come back later and discover that if I had gone just north, it had been infinitely quicker. Knowing me, that'll probably be the case. There's a... Am I allowed to hit him? Oh yeah, I could hover over him. Come here, you. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, friend. He's like pinned. I know this is like the shit. I want to know if people have ever caught a fish like that. Just like boxing with him. Like crocodiles, they're not fish, of course, but they live in the water. I can see, boxing. Oh my god. Pick up. I missed my chance. Hello, friend. I did hear you howl like a dog just a minute ago. Are you okay? I don't think he is. I mean, he's just kind of chilling there. I feel like the second he moves, he will, in fact, slide down like the rest of us. Can I maybe entice that to happen? Hello, friend? I wish to discuss, our Lord and Savior Odin. Do you have time? Oh, are we Skyriming it? Alright, let me get my stamina back first, and then we'll try that again. Alright, let's do it. Oh my gosh, freedom. Oh, freedom at last. Hallelujah. Alright, yeah, we're free. Ish. Free-ish. Alright, this is interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah. you know, if you've played games like Poggle? No, not Poggle. Um, the game where you throw balls down the little is it Kerplanko maybe? I don't know. But you know, if your ball gets stuck on like one of the corner pieces, you know, it's there for good until you like dislodge it. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be out of not 100%. There we go. That was a longer process. Oh Jesus. Okay. Not gonna lie, that gray link super spooked me. And I told you they come at the worst times. Oh, there's a runestone here. Blue-eyed shufflers and muck, the neck are small lizards native to Valheim. Surely and mean-spirited, wow. They will attack on sight and must be destroyed like vermin. They stay near water because the creatures of the land loathe and abhor them. Yet no creature is all bad. Their tails are delicious. Oh my, I mean, I gotta hand it to him. He's right. You know, you gotta look at the positive in a lot of situations, and I would take a good tail. Like, I'm sure in a world like this you get very lonely, so like having like a, you know, a Audible style like tale weaver or a storyteller would be pretty handy. Okay, we're kind of just circling back on ourselves now. Perhaps down here would be like a good spot. I think we've kind of been placed in like a horrible spot. Oh boy, what happened there? There was like a, oh, the world saved. Okay, that's understandable. I really feel like a caveman. I just have my big club. I'm trying to chase down animals. It's not a good look. Stone axe. Oh, okay, perfect. We're gonna, you know, advance to the next age. We've gone from the Stone Age. Well, what predated the Stone Age? Like the I don't know. Like usually when you think of like eras and, you know, days past, you think like Stone Age, like the very beginning. But you know, I'm sure not all. Hey, look, it's the shelter from earlier. The Stone Age is usually the first one, but we've you know, we've just advanced to the Stone Age, so I guess the chicken came before the egg. I mean, that is of course the answer to that, you know, age-old conundrum, because, you know, how would the first chicken have gotten there? Or, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it says the egg, not a chicken's egg. So maybe, you know, if they want to include fish eggs in there, maybe the egg is in, you know, undoubtedly first. Pause, traveler. You are welcome. Welcome. Okay. You are welcome to the last and most lawless of the 10 worlds. In Valheim, the air is pure, the water deep, and clear, and the forests are overflowing with bounty. Here is adventure, and joy and glory for the taking. Okay. Did we have to pause for that? I was very content on exploring, and he told me to stop and explore. Good job. Who's writing these? I want to know, because they're in a language that, whilst I'm sure Mr. Scan could read, we can't, you know. So I guess technically it has to be another scanned man, or maybe it's Odin. You know, maybe divine intervention cannot be ruled out here. Okay. There is just so much fog. Oh, but look at this. Wow, I'm a huge fan of this effect, where it's like the blur, and it kind of focuses in on what you're looking at. It's so pretty. It reminds me of the the soundbite from Attack of the Clones, behind the scenes. The creative producer, or whatever his title is, he's describing the arena scene, and like when the clones arrived in their gunships, and like the big battle ensues, and it's the very start of the Clone Wars, the very beginning of the battle for Geonosis. He's describing the scene where you see blaster bolts everywhere and droids falling apart as like the gunships are overhead, and he says it's so dense everywhere you look there's something going on, and that describes Valheim quite well as well. Whilst it may not have the happenings of, say, that scene, it is dense. Look at all these vegetation, and look at all the graylings. Whilst not in clear view right now, they're certainly hiding from us. Get wrecked, dear. They're hiding for us, but they're certainly out there. Adventure is out there, as was it the kid from Up that said that? Adventure is out there. Man, a little bit of trivia for you. Now, I know you didn't ask, but, I know, for successful YouTubers, getting to know the individual is quite important. I used to be in the Scouts. Not for very long, of course. The moment they actually told me that I had to get out and camp, that's when I pieced out. But I did enjoy quite a lot the... Oh, that's a black. Please don't aggro me. Those were 3 gray dwarfs, which is very ironically named because... Oh, this is not well. You can help me. Oh, look, there's snow. That's pretty. Alright, you railing. Come at me. Come on. Bam. It's like the third attack in like the combo always stuns them. Alright, what do you want? Turn back. This is a dangerous place. You have wandered into the Black Forest. This place can be very dangerous for those unprepared for it. Prove your worth by slaying Elkbeer. Now, interesting he says that because in a upcoming series at the time of recording, me and a good friend of mine, Baron J67, we played a lot of Valheim ourselves, and I don't really remember off the top of my head how much footage is out there, but a decent chunk for sure. And he discovered the Black... Oh, I just hit the button to sit down. He discovered the Black Forest before I did, and he never sent such warnings about, turning back, which is very interesting. Baron, if you were watching, you didn't tell us that one. But no, it's okay. And as they teach you in the Scouts, as I was explaining, that's okay. You gotta, accept the situation as it is presented to you. Ooh, like a proper house. Let us see, is there anything good? No, nothing whatsoever. Now this, is this like a proper civilization out here? Is this the bite of 87? Oh my god, it really is like beautiful over here. Is this like a little island archipelago? Oh, this is it. Are there NPCs? I don't think there are NPCs out and about. I know you meet like a market. Oh, hello friend. I'm not gonna attack you. Arrows, gold, and amber. What do we use that for? Nobody knows. Well, the world knows, but I certainly don't. Oh, there he goes. Alright, so I guess at some point, please don't attack me, friend. I have no intentions of harming you. Am I like able to give you one of these? How do I shift click? Okay. What if I throw this at you, friend? Is this... Here. Take it. Take it. No, okay. So, I think that's a good spot to wrap up episode. Alright, so, yeah, as I was saying, I'm sure this is a great spot to wrap up episode 1. Obviously I'm gonna record more at some point. Maybe even immediately after this. Who knows? You know how the wonders of video production goes. I hope you enjoyed my little foyer into Valheim here. Why am I doing this, and why is this video out and about? Mainly just for experience, of course. I have, you know, kind of dipped my toe into doing videos for level 1 gaming, as I said earlier, and you know, obviously I want to be as good as them. And you know how they got their success? Well, they got their experience, I should say. Oh my lord. They got their experience from, you know, actually, is there 2 of them there? Just go away, friend. I'm trying to do an outro here. Come on, just... Graylings are so unsettling sometimes. They're very easy to fight, but... Okay, thank you, friend. You know, may I continue in peace? I don't see any of your friends, so I think we'll be fine. But, yeah, the fine folks at Level 1 Gaming, they have a lot of videos under their belts, and I'm sure they didn't have, you know, guides or such, you know, like there are today. I'm talking like, you know, they're like OGs from like 2010. Some of them are, actually. I won't pretend otherwise. But anyways, this is off point. The point is experience, just to, you know, be a little bit better, and I don't disappoint them. Because whoever wants to disappoint their friends and family, right? Because, as you may have heard, if you're familiar with them, Level 1 is a family. You know, and Vin Diesel would definitely approve of that one. And so do I. But, no, this is getting very rambly. I'm gonna call it here. Adios. Me and Sir Scand will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Maybe hit... Okay, yeah, just obligatory YouTube stuff. Hit like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because... Actually do. You know, I know that it's like, you know, everybody wants you to subscribe. Subscribe in this particular instance if you want to see content from me in the future, because I have no idea if I'm gonna produce videos on a frequent basis. If, you know, maybe this will be like the pilot that got dropped. You know, I submitted this, and the producers that are just me and my ability to keep video production at a steady pace, they said no. So who knows? Anyways, okay. Man, I have a problem where I can just keep on rambling for days and days. I don't know why people are watching. Why are you watching right now? We're over half an hour in. Alright, anyways. I love you. Thank you for watching. And subscribe. And give me feedback, because that is something I need as well. Alrighty, thank you.